apprenticeship training center in all of McHenry County, where you earn while you learn with their 5-year apprenticeship while you accumulate no debt. There's plenty of room for advancement with the industry leader in training of installation of new green energy. I'm talking about Local 117 of the International Brotherhood of Electrical Workers, IBEW Local 117. Keeping the power on in McHenry and Kane County, and that can be you. Find out more. Take a couple minutes today. Head over to the website. Maybe it's for you, maybe it isn't, but you don't have anything to lose and a great career to win. Local 117 waiting for you. It's never too late to join IBEW Local 117. Find out more at IBEW117.org.
Yeah, we're drinking in the morning all the way through Friday night. Heading toward the weekend, getting good and tight. Running around the building with our beer bong by our side. Playing a little beer pong, cause our sponsor's Miller Lite. Drinking all day ain't wrong, till the 501 is gone. It's just another happy hour that lasts the whole day long. And take off all your clothes. Time likes to disrobe. If you don't like to touch too much, better find another show. Drinking in the morning. Psycho Stick starts it off. John Perry's the caboose. Somewhere in the middle, that's where the train gets loose. It's a one-way ticket to midnight. Can't find a better way. When you're drinking in the morning, it ain't just another day. We'll be drinking all day long till the 501 is gone. It's just another happy hour that lasts the whole day long. Taking off all your clothes. Time likes to disrobe. If you don't like to touch too much, better find another show. Yeah, drinking in the morning. Drinking in the morning. Drinking in the morning all day long. Yeah, drinking in the morning. We're drinking in the morning. We're drinking in the morning all day long.
Special Thursday edition of Happy Hour. Welcome, Casey's Cabin. We got German music. I get to put my lederhosen on. Kyle is here from Casey's Cabin. I like it. He wore his lederhosen. Thank you for doing that. How long have you had lederhosen?
4 years.
4 years. About as long as I've had, maybe I had 4 or 5 years. When you first got it, it was like you had to wear it for like a work thing, right? Or not?
Yes. Yes.
I got it, and like when I first got it, I was not excited about wearing it. And now, anytime I get it out, I'm like, when do I get to wear my lederhosen? Because it's like your party clothes, right? Or not? Did you have that same experience or not?
Absolutely. It's just if you have to go to the restroom, and usually I'm drinking around this time of the year, it's a lot to unpack.
First time,
it's fun.
First time, it's damn near impossible. And you don't know that.
Yeah.
And you go and you almost wet your lederhosen.
Well, wait a second. I don't understand.
There's a lot of buttons and flaps and things.
Karen is here.
We'll get to that. We'll get to. I know you guys have a harder situation, but we're not used to that. We're just used to flopping it out and going number one.
Yeah.
The Germans lost wars for a reason. They don't know how to do certain things well, and making your pants so you can use them at the potty is. They probably lost a couple of battles because soldiers were, distracted trying to.
Right.
Yeah, it is. But you get the hang. Do you cheat? Like the inner flap? I don't have buttons now. Do you have an inner flap on yours?
Yes.
There's like a big button in there.
I call it the quick release.
Yeah.
Yes.
So now you cheat, but at any moment things could get haywire. Now too, you could suddenly be, how once in a while a nipple will pop out on you guys, because
usually not. But
I mean it's happened. It's right. You've never had that happen?
I've never had no.
You've never had a nipple inadvertently display itself?
No.
Karen, back me up.
This morning was a little bit of an
See,
issue.
there you go. There you go. Yeah,
No,
yeah.
but in public,
Yeah,
I mean,
you've never had. Most ladies have had.
I was alone.
Yeah, most ladies though have had an anyway. So that can happen with lederhosen. This really took a turn. But I enjoy. The point is, I enjoy wearing my lederhosen. That was a dumbass way of saying that.
that really was, but
Yeah,
I'm
it's
here
like
for
party
it.
clothes.
You
It's a
put it
lot of
on. You're
fun.
ready for. You know it's
Yes.
going to be a party.
Absolutely.
You know it's going to be a party. Now Karen is
When
wearing.
does the party start?
Karen is wearing her. Well, at Casey's cabin
No, but I mean today.
right now. Do you want some? Did you bring in Hofbrau for her?
We brought in a lot of Hofbrau.
Give
Yes,
Leah a beer.
yes,
I can't
yes.
have a beer. I'm juicing. Give Leah a beer.
Please.
And
I wasn't going to drink today. Today was National Sober Day, so I
Well,
was going
there
to
went that.
participate.
we really twisted your arm.
Yeah, I mean, well, someone's got a Hofbrau sitting out.
Which
you know.
Hofbrau is it? Is it Oktoberfest? What is it?
It's just the original.
Original?
It's the
Yeah.
OG,
I can't have one,
He's
Kyle. I'm
juicing.
juicing.
aka.
Welcome to my nightmare. I'm going to have so many on Saturday at Casey's cabin. Have them ready. Okay.
We'll have plenty.
All right. The other thing is the dirndl that Karen is wearing. This is not, you went down to, what is the name of the Halloween place?
The Spirit.
Spirit Halloween. So you did not go to Spirit Halloween and buy this.
No,
this
that's
is,
a legit.
This is a legit dirndl.
She
you
dropped
have.
some dough on that.
This is a real, where did you get it? How do you say dirndl, right?
That's
Some-
how I say it.
Something like that.
Drindle.
Drindle. I don't know, whatever.
Something.
German.
Whatever
German,
I'm wearing a dress.
Exactly. Yep. Starts
German
with a D.
boob push-up dress
There you
is
go.
what now people know what I'm talking
Yeah.
about. Not that I'm looking there, I'm looking at your eyes. You have a nice little wreath
Exactly.
crown on.
Something else to look at.
Where did you get it? Leah can't find a good one.
Good old Amazon.
She gonna,
Amazon.
and there are plenty, but none I'm willing to spend that amount
They
of
cost.
money
They're a
on.
little expensive. How much do they cost? What do they
I
cost?
spent like $50.
50
Okay.
bucks.
Yeah.
You will get
It's-
years of
You
fun
get a
out
real
of it.
authentic one, you're probably paying more.
Years of
Hundreds,
fun.
Yes.
hundreds. Listen,
Yes.
if you get one, it will pay for itself in a year, maybe two, in that you don't pay for beers then. If you're wearing that, guys are buying you drinks, right?
Exactly. It pays for itself.
There you go. It pays for itself. If you're wearing the German push-up dress, you don't pay for beers.
Okay.
All right.
All
So
right, noted.
Amazon, you can probably get it 2-day shipping. You can probably get it.
All right. I'm going
All
on.
right, all
Don't
right.
yell at me for shopping.
Karen, thank you for getting on board. And when was the last time I yelled at you for anything? You terrify me. It is 9:14.
I do not. Do I? Sunny and 70 today.
We're going to do the beer song, and then we're going to talk about the Oktoberfest celebration going on at Casey's Cabin. I'll be out there Saturday for some more Maßkrugsstemmen and all sorts of other German fun. And at Casey's Cabin, the Wiener Dog races.
I can't wait to hear more about this.
It is spectacular. We'll tell you about that coming up. Happy Hour, German edition with Hofbrau, Casey's Cabin, and 95 WIIL Rock, the rock station. Anyway. Special Thursday edition of Happy Hour with Casey's Cabin. Their Oktoberfest is on Saturday. We'll get to the wiener dog races in a little bit. But first, let's talk about the most important part of what's going on there, which is the Stein hoisting, Marschkrugsstemmen. We're doing it tomorrow night after the 501 at Jesse Oaks. Their 4th annual Oktoberfest is then. And then Saturday, an Oktoberfest at Casey's Cabin. Plenty of chances to wear your lederhosen, wear your dirndl. I don't know if I get to wear my lederhosen to Casey's Cabin.
Yeah,
because,
can you do back-to-back nights?
Well, no, I have a motorcycle ride.
Oh, I want you
And
in a lederhosen on your motorcycle.
I've done it before. I did it at Casey's Cabin a couple years ago.
That.
I'd have to ride from Pudgy's in Racine to Casey's Cabin in Spring Grove in lederhosen.
Oh, that'd be fantastic.
I don't know, maybe. I just like to wear pants when I ride because you should dress for the slide, not the ride. But I don't know, maybe I'll do lederhosen on Saturday. We'll see. But the thing is, we're doing Marschkrugsstemmen, which is German Stein hoisting. Leah's going to try it tomorrow night at Jesse Oaks. She's very competitive.
Yeah, I am.
Kyle is here. We've done it before. And he was saying off the air how I'm a good host when we do it.
He actually called you a blessing.
Yeah.
Kyle, please explain.
Did he say blessing? Did
Please,
he say
Kyle,
blessing? I didn't hear that. I'm a blessing, Leah.
I need to understand this since I work with you every day. How is he a blessing?
Well, Tom's enthusiasm for the participants in the Stein hoisting competition is unwavering.
Mm-hmm.
This is him saying I'm good at being an asshole because I kick people out for.
I say motivator.
Yeah, all right.
I'd like to say motivator.
But so here with the Marschkrugsstemmen, it's German Stein hoisting. You hold the Stein, the Hofbrau Stein out in front of you. It's a liter Stein. Whoever can hold it out straight the longest wins. And there's a lot of rules. You can't bend your elbow.
Okay, that's what I want to know. So you can't bend your elbow.
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you the rules. And then Karen, you and Karen want to try it? Do you have two? Did you bring?
Yeah, she brought two.
Yes, we have two.
Karen, do you want to take on Leah and see how she does?
I feel like
Game
Karen.
What did she say?
She said game on, Tom.
You feel like what? You feel like what?
Well, I don't know how good I'm going to be because I have tennis elbow. So like my elbow already
making excuses.
Kind of bends.
Tom will help you. Tom will motivate you to keep going. He's very
jag-off.
He's very enthusiastic.
Yeah.
Okay. So, but is it beer in there?
We'll put water in there because we don't want you sloshing around beer and wasting it.
All right.
Normally, like if you're doing it in Germany, it'd be beer or whatever, but we use water.
Okay.
We don't want to waste the beer. So you have to hold the Stein out.
How heavy is
Leah's
that?
concern is that she's going to do it at Jesse Oaks tomorrow night. And if she does it today,
do I need like a rehab day?
Will that take away? Is it like a workout? She needs a rest. She needs a day of rest.
Well, maybe we should do them dry. Maybe we could do a dry run.
Oh God, no! They go
practice.
No. There are no dry runs in Marschkrugsstemmen.
Okay,
we're filling those mosses, and they're going to have at it. But you'll be okay. This is. I think practice is good. Yola wants to do it at Jesse Oaks tomorrow. She'll probably do it Saturday at Casey's Cabin because she's very competitive. And last time she did it a couple of weeks ago with Hofbrau, she took second place.
Were you doing
I was the guy.
Oh.
I had to kick her out.
Oh man,
she hasn't talked to me since. Except she learned some things. They yell at me in German. So that's going on Saturday. Men's and women's division at Casey's Cabin.
Yes.
German food.
Yeah, we have sausage platters from Usinger's Sausage, and we have Alpine Thunder. We have the Alpine Thunder band.
They're so good. We got them at Jesse Oaks tomorrow night, and we got them Saturday at Casey's Cabin.
Absolutely.
They put on such a great show. It's not just the music, but it's such a great show.
They do a great job.
Yeah. And then we'll talk about the wiener dog races in a little bit, which I think is the highlight. How many years have you been doing the wiener dog races?
4 years.
It's spectacular.
Absolutely.
And we'll talk about it in a little bit. And then we'll have you guys do your Stein hoisting.
Fair.
In your tennis elbow.
I'm really concerned about this.
She already made an excuse, Karen. You're going to crush her. We'll see. It's 9:21.
Sunny and 70.
Will Rock Morning Show. Thanks to the Ray and Raymond Auto Group in Fox Lake and Antioch. And we'll do Stein hoisting with Leah versus Karen. And you can do it on Saturday at Casey's Cabin in Spring Grove, 173 Wilmot Road. The thing with the Stein hoisting is people, like at first it's hard to get people to sign up. We do the women's heat, and then everybody wants to do it after they see what it is because it's fun and it's simple. And it's a battle of, it's not strength. It's a battle
of. It's a mental thing. Right?
You have to just ignore the burn. You just have to go to the happy place.
I was told not to ignore the burn.
Well, you got to ignore the burn. Stein hoisting live on the radio.
This is going to be great.
Coming up next on Will Rock. 95 will rock the rock station. Tom and Leah will rock morning show. The dirndl for Leah has been purchased.
Karen helped me.
Dirndl.
Thank you, Karen.
Dirndl.
Got you.
What color did you see? What color did you get? Because the different Kyle, did you know that the different color shirts for the lederhosen, it means different like things. Like I think blue is Bavaria. I don't know what they are, but there's different blue and red and green and all that. Did you know that?
I did not know that.
You may be representing something you don't want to represent.
I hope I'm going Munich today.
What color do you have? Blue?
I'm going Munich.
Blue is I hate puppies. Is it no? I think that's I think that's like the main one. Like blue is like Munich or Bavaria. I don't know.
Mine has blue in it. It's floral.
All right.
And it kind of has like a pinkish, but would we say more peach? More of a
for
peach,
sure.
Right.
like a blue and a peach.
The question is, does it push up? Because that's what.
Well, that's what it's supposed to do, right? Yeah, it comes with a white underneath thing that.
Yeah. Lifts and separates.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It has one job.
Yeah, it really does. Is it? Do they make them in leather? Because that's
there are no leather ones.
Yola that you didn't search leather dirndl, did you? Search it on Amazon.
Don't think that's.
Is it going to be here in time? So
it's
tomorrow,
gonna be here today.
Tomorrow, 501 Club Party, Leah. Where tomorrow morning? 501 Club Party, Jesse Oaks, and then if you come out to Casey's Cabin for the Oktoberfest there on Saturday,
I'll wear it again.
You
I'll wear
choose
I've worn the same thing 2 days in a row. I have no shame.
What?
What?
You yell at me for my underwear 4 days in a row. So German Steinhoisting is called Maschkrugstemmen. We'll be.
I just learned how to say it. Maschkrugstemmen.
I think we're butchering all these words. Dirndl, Maschkrugstemmen, whatever. There's no Germans here. Steinhoisting. So here's the rules. You have to have your thumb. I think it's on top. You got to have all your fingers in the mug.
Okay.
In the handle. All your fingers have to be in the handle.
All right.
You got to have your thumb on top there. You have to hold it so the Hofbrau logo is faced out at me.
Wow.
Your arm has to be straight. Your elbow cannot be bent.
Okay.
You have to have your other hand straight at your side.
Okay.
Your feet have to be shoulder length apart and pointed forward.
Stop. You're kidding.
Yeah. Shoulder length apart and pointed forward. You can't bend at the knees. You have to stand straight up and hold the thing straight out. That's
I don't know if what do you mean? I don't know if I believe what you're saying right now. You're being serious.
These are the rules.
Okay,
it's
I'm
not
just making sure you BS a lot. I'm making sure that that's not what this is. Believe it or
That's the
not.
real deal. Like that's
it?
deal. That's the real deal.
Do I have to have shoes on?
No.
Okay.
Anyway, you can see this on TomTube right now. Come over here, ladies, and we'll do it right over here.
Have you ever done
It's on TomTube.
Sure haven't.
this? Okay.
You haven't, Karen? You haven't done this?
No.
All right. You gotta stand straight with your toes pointed out. And Kyle, you have a stopwatch. We'll see what their time is. I don't have a stopwatch. Dirndl cam at 95willrock.com. Karen.
Which way should we
Leah, right where she's standing is good. Just face this way.
Do we face?
Face me. Face me. Yeah. And then feet. All right. Good. There we go. Feet straight forward. And the mug has to go. When I say straight out, I'll say Maschkrugstemmen, the mug straight out, thumb on top. All your fingers in the thing, hands at your side, and then you stick the mug straight out, and we go. Are you ready, Kyle? Here we go. On your marks, get set. Maschkrugstemmen. Go. So there you go. You're off to a great start. Your hand can't be on your hip like that. Leah's already cheating. Is that your tennis elbow made you cheat like that? I don't know what's going on. How you feeling? Is the burn there yet?
Not yet.
No, there's no burn. You good, Karen? Is there a burn?
A slight one.
There's a little bit of a burn already. All right, you're doing good. Leah's shaking a little bit already. If you spill or you break the rules, you're out. So you just got to keep the mug going forward. How long do you think you're going to go, Leah?
I don't know. I'm not thinking.
Just make a guess. How long do you think you're going to go?
How much time do we have in the show?
Oh, you're going to make it to the end of the show. Okay. So you're going 31 minutes.
Yeah.
All right. The record is like 12 or something for women or what. I don't know what the record is.
I'm breaking records.
She's breaking the record. She's going to go 31 minutes. Please tune in later during the Jen Mar show for the results of the first ever women's. You got now. Listen, Karen, your mug's got to be a little more straightforward. You got to turn your wrists. So there you go. Look at her face. That was an angry face. That was an angry face.
You give extra, like you're allowing her to
it's
fix
supposed
her
to burn.
elbow, or
Well, no. When you're breaking a rule, when you're violating a rule, I give you warnings, and if you get warned too often, you're out. And has to go forward more. She's really shaking, Leah. You're gonna win this. Look at Leah's face, is like she's the Terminator. Look, she is just. Karen is not going to make it much longer. Kyle, Karen thinks it's been 45 minutes. How far in are we? What is it? Or a minute 25.
I'm about to give up.
Yeah.
Oh, come on. Hang in
You
there.
got to straighten your elbow out, Karen.
I can't.
You got to square your shoulders and you got to straighten your elbow out. And she has been eliminated. Leah, we're coming up on a minute.
save
Oh,
it for
Leah quit at a
tomorrow.
minute 38.
Save it for tomorrow.
She's saving it for tomorrow. You were feeling it a little bit.
You know what hurt me the most?
Huh.
My hand,
Yeah.
not my
I'm
arm.
slipping.
Yeah, my hand was hurting.
Well, go and get one
and
of those.
I'll probably take my ring off.
Go get one of those hand strengthener things or whatever, you know?
I have those at my house.
Yeah.
Don't-
That too on Amazon.
I already have them at my house. My husband works his hands and jaw out, so that's a thing.
What does he do when he goes on these trips with all these men? What he says that
Right?
they're climbing rocks.
I don't know. And then they have to share rooms
And they
together.
work, and,
It's so
he
weird.
works his hand and his jaw.
in his jaw. Yeah, I don't know what he does. He swears he
Wow.
loves me though.
Wow. Wow. All right. Anyway, there's Mosh Krugstein, and you can do that. We're doing it tomorrow night. Lee's going to do tomorrow night, Jesse
Yeah.
Oaks, and then maybe come
So
out.
bring it.
Practice Saturday. And Saturday, you can do it again.
Yeah.
You might win all the women's Mosh Krugstein.
How long did Yola go for? Do you know?
Durandal is going to be here. I don't remember, but it was longer than a minute 38, Karen. That's embarrassing.
Oh no, it's early.
Oh man.
It's okay, Karen. I thought she
First
did a lovely
time,
job.
first
Yeah.
time.
Going to the gym after this
Yeah.
guy.
Is there a Mosh Krugstein gym? Anyway, we'll have Hofbrau on special, German food, and then the wiener dog races. We'll talk about that coming up next. That's the highlight. Were you surprised the first year you did it about how cool it was, about how awesome it was?
Absolutely. The people are just really have a good time with it. And the
Yeah.
dogs are cute
It's
as a bug's ear. I mean, it's
incredible.
just,
I go
it's
in
really
it-
fun.
Going in, I thought, wow, this is really dumb. And then I went and I'm like, wow, this is, I'm like, there should be a league. It should happen more than once a year, basically, wiener dog races. Anyway, we'll tell you about that coming up next. It's 9:32,
Sunny and 70 today.
and it's time for the 95
Oh, I
Will.
thought we skipped it and just didn't talk about it. It is time for the 95 Will Rock Happy Hour News. Think back, like maybe when you're in college or maybe last week. What is the weirdest or dumbest way you've earned some extra cash? We talk about this a lot because there are people selling jars of farts and
Yeah, I don't think I've ever
Hair.
done anything that's comical other than
No.
this. I make fart jokes every day for a living, so
I was paid by multiple people to take their online math class. That was the dumbest thing that I ever did to make extra
oh, okay.
money.
Well, in college, yeah. So I had a high school radio station, then I did a radio practicum in college,
Mhm.
and we had to take a reel tape, and it said certain things on this tape.
Yeah.
And you had to edit it with a splicing, like a little razor blade and splicing tabs, and make it say something completely different.
Okay.
And it was very specific what it said and then what it had to turn into. And mine was flawless. I did it in like 2.5 minutes or whatever.
So people paid you to do
There were
yours.
kids that couldn't do it in 3 hours and make it work. Splicing is an art, or whatever. It was a case of beer. And it took
Yeah.
me 2.5. And I would make theirs less than perfect. So the teacher didn't know
that it was you
that I did them all.
it.
Because
Yeah,
you turn
yeah.
the reel and he could see the splices, he
Mhm.
could hear it. And I did it probably for like 30 kids or whatever. I didn't have
Right.
to pay for beer my freshman year. 'cause
That's
I did
pretty
that.
awesome.
Yeah.
It's pretty awesome. Well, this is trending on Reddit right now. People are contributing the ways, like the dumb things that they did to make
Yeah,
some extra
yeah,
cash. So
Is OnlyFans at the top of the list?
no, it's not
Oh.
the number one thing. And we don't need to pass a drug test here, or else there'd be no employees. But selling coworkers, you're clean
Yeah.
in order for them to pass a drug test.
I've been actually just leaving some for my coworkers in jars. Well, just in case, I'm a team player.
You are a team
Yeah.
player. That's
Here's
what
a-
I think
here's
of
a
when
jar,
I
here's
think
a
of
jar of
Tom.
my urine if you want to test positive for weed only.
Someone let a guy from Craigslist shave their head and film it for $600. It's not clear if it was a
I'm not.
man
I
or a
don't
woman.
understand what the.
Well, the guy
Is
put
this
a
a-
thing
is
out
this
on
a- is
Craigslist.
this a-
I want to shave someone's head for $600.
Okay, now so it's maybe a sex thing, maybe not. We had Vince Neil in.
Mm-hmm.
Join me over here. We had
I am.
Vince Neil in, and the contest was you got front row for Motley Crue. The person with the longest hair that would let Vince Neil shave their head and get a, wait for it, Motley Crue cut won the tickets. Guy had hair like down past his shoulders.
Wow.
We had Vince Neil in and we said, Vince, listen, because it's kind of stupid and and you don't know if they're going to do it or the rock star will be weirded out by it. We're like, you just got to take one swipe just so the guy can say you did it. And then we'll have somebody else shave their head. Vince took one swipe with this guy's head and he was like, yeah, I'll do one. He
Couldn't
took,
stop.
it was like a hot knife through butter.
Yeah.
And he did one and he was like, No,
hooked.
I'll finish the
I'm gonna-
job.
Now I cut hair.
Yeah.
Screw
Vince-
this Motley
yeah.
Crue band.
Yeah.
Someone said that they got paid $100 to spit a shot of whiskey into a guy's mouth. I could do these things
Who is paying this?
I don't know,
would
but there are
spit a shot
people
of
out
whiskey
there
in anybody's mouth for
$100.
$2.
You could spit
You
a
want
shot
me to spit whiskey into your mouth? $2. You buy the whiskey. It's not free whiskey.
No,
you buy
no,
the
no.
whiskey, I'll spit it in your mouth for $2. I don't know why I said $2. I'll do it for $1.
Yeah, right.
This is like
Line up 100
I'm
people.
on OnlyFans and I'm desperate, so I'm discounting things. I'll do it for $1.
Times are hard.
I'll
Tom.
do it for $1. Anyway. Is that it? I'm writing these things down.
although-
I don't have a fallback. I make fart jokes for a living. I've been doing this 30 years. In October, it's my 30th anniversary of doing morning radio. I don't know if I mentioned that. I have no fallback job. There are no companies going, what we need is a dummy to sit on his ass and make fart jokes all day.
Well, there
That's
are
not-
guys on Craigslist looking
that will do
for
that.
Yeah,
Now,
yeah.
I know. I go to Craigslist. There you go. This is
So
how
much money to be
This
made.
is how I end up being the gimp from Pulp Fiction. This is what happens.
Allergies be damned. I'm about to not have to deal with those anymore. Thanks to Dr. Swardlin and his team. Went to Sinus and Snoring MD earlier this week and had a little chatty chat with Dr. Swardlin. It was like, it's time. Yes, a chatty chat. A little chatty chat.
Yeah.
You can actually see the video of us having a little chatty chat. It's on YouTube, right? Did we put it up on
95willrock.com.
It is there
Click
as
on,
well.
Morning show page.
There you go. I was like, hey, the
Our
fall.
producer did that.
Our producer
Thanks,
is
producer guy. You're welcome. Can I have a Hofbrau? No, you're not allowed to drink it.
You're not paid.
You know how you get.
Right. But I did. I let Dr. Swardlin know. I'm like, the allergies are changing. I can feel it. What's going on? Well, not only did I find out I'm allergic to my pets, but found out that I have some fall allergies, really bad fall allergies. So Dr. Swardlin, he's in his lab and he's working up. No, I'm not sure how it's done, but there are drops that they are creating just for me. You put them under the tongue. You don't have to worry about getting the shots weekly anymore. That's a thing of the past. If you are struggling with allergies, sinuses, snoring, go see Dr. Swardlin. You will not regret it. Their mission is to help you regain your quality of life. Schedule your appointment today at sinusandsnoringmd.com.
Live and local.
This Friday, it's a special Oktoberfest edition of the 95 Will Rock 501 Club Party with Miller Lite. We're hanging out at Jesse Oaks.
It's the 4th annual Jesse Oaks Oktoberfest celebration.
German food, Leidenkugel's Oktoberfest on special, and live music from Alpine Thunder.
Plus, you could qualify for a trip for two on the Cabin Fever Getaway.
And hang out after the 501 Club Party for Mosch Krugstemmen, German Steinhoisting. We'll see you this Friday at 501 at Jesse Oaks in Gages Lake.
Get all the details on the road trips page over at 95willrock.com.
We got wiener dog races at Casey's Cabin on Saturday. If you have not seen wiener dog races,
Well, and I mocked it at first, and then you told me more about it, and I was like, oh, that actually.
first year we did it 4 years ago, I was like, what the?
What
and then
is
And then
this?
I went, and
Yeah.
Kyle's here from Casey's Cabin, and Karen, thank you guys for coming in today. Bringing beer, by the way. Thanks for drinking beer in front of me, everybody. Tim even
Thanks
came
for
in
drinking spicy juice in
having
front of us.
Having a Hofbrau. Now I'm having my second juice of the day. So who's jealous now, Hofbrau drinkers?
Yeah.
Nobody?
No
All right,
one,
nobody.
not a single one of us.
So I'm having some Hofbrau this weekend. I'll tell you that, Casey's Cabin.
So delicious. I forget about how much I enjoy a Hofbrau.
Makes you feel like you're at Oktoberfest.
Well, I've never been. So.
I've been a couple times. They actually wear, if you're walking around Munich, there's people wearing the dirndl and the lederhosen, and they're not going to Oktoberfest.
That's just their
I mean,
clothes.
they might be, but they wear it to work. It's like, hey, this is like.
That's their.
Imagine we had like a countrywide
party
or a citywide party.
Yeah.
A region-wide party where you dressed up for it to work every day, and then after you went down and just drank.
Slammed beers.
There's a puking hill at the Oktoberfest.
Really?
Never been to the puking hill. It's a goal. There's fish that are on sticks that they cook in a fire. Is very odd. They sell the most chicken, a lot of pork knuckle. The food is delicious. Good food Saturday at Casey's Cabin, right?
Absolutely. We have Usinger sausage platters, and we'll have cheddar jalapeno brats, and we'll have Bavarian sauerkraut and German potato salad.
I'm not juicing Saturday. I will have one of each. Karen, put my order in, please. Now, thank you.
You're going to undo this entire juice in one day. You do realize that.
Doing it to support.
It's
no
not to see. Okay.
So, wiener dog races, or as the thing says, Dachshund Dash rules. It's fun to watch because some of these dogs do this a lot, and owners come from, I said other states, like far, far away to have their dogs do this, right?
Yes, it's a big deal. There's a lot of wiener dog clubs, and there's one in Indiana. We had a couple participants show up from, and
they come from Indiana for this. I said that the other day, and Leah thought I was lying. Wiener dog.
Well, you said
clubs.
they come from miles around, and so I laughed. Like, okay, miles around. It's right on the border.
They come from far away state. They come from Indiana.
All right. Wow.
Yeah. So that there's ones who are serious about this, and you can tell because when it happens, the dog, when they say go, the dog runs to the finish line. And then there are dogs who have no idea that a race is going on. The funniest thing I saw was the first race, the first year they said go. Dog 1 ran to the finish line. Dog 2 turned around and walked out the entrance.
Oh.
That's not. It's some dogs are there for the race. Some dogs are there for the kibbles.
It just depends on who's at the finish line. It's you got to pick who the dog loves the most to go to the finish line, and that's I think that's the key. We don't allow throwing balls or laser pointers or any other things that motivate the dog.
Yeah,
what about
a person
treat?
Coaxing a dog? They can have a treat, right?
They can have a treat.
Finish line. But and so the entertaining part, not only the dogs, but watching the human at the finish line and what they're going through to try and get their dog to run
listen,
to them.
Yeah.
And some of the dogs are like, no,
bite me.
Nah, it's not
happening
it's
today,
not
Bucko.
happening. Yeah.
Sometimes they just like the person they're with, the person that lets them go. So you have to pick the right person to have them go. But yes, it's the people get a little excited around the finish line.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
So there's heats, and then it's like a bracket.
Yes, there'll be brackets, and then they'll get to the finals, and then we'll have a final race, which will be 3 or 4 dogs, and then we'll have a champion, and we have trophies, first, second, and third place trophies for the dogs.
Yeah. And dogs can come. I mean, it's not. Dogs can show up and sign up for it.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's open to. It's if you got a wiener dog.
As long as it's a dash hound. What if I dressed up as a dash?
You can participate.
I will buy you dinner, drinks.
Could you imagine?
Yes, dress like a wiener dog.
I identify as a wiener
That's
dog.
fine.
On
I would love to
Saturday,
see.
okay?
I identify as a wiener, so we're all right. But it is. You can show. You don't have to register in advance. You can show up with your wiener dog Saturday and sign up to do this.
You can show up the day of. Yes, absolutely. You can sign up until 4 p.m. on Saturday. You can sign your dog up.
You have to. It has to be like what? It doesn't have to be 100% dachshund. It could be like what? I mean, what percentage wiener do you need, Kyle? I guess is what I'm asking.
Well, we're looking for mixes without distinct dachshund characteristics. With.
Yeah.
They need to have short legs, long body, and
That's me.
they must be at least 4 months old. But the most important thing is the females cannot be in heat because we had a problem.
Sorry.
We had a problem.
Sorry.
We had a problem.
Sorry.
We had a problem 2 years ago.
Perpetual heat.
We had all the dogs
Leah,
were
you're out,
distracted. We
Leah.
had a problem.
Was there a dog in Heat that created a problem?
Yes, we never.
Seriously?
We never thought we
How
had.
do you know? Is she like hanging out at the bar asking other dogs to buy her drinks?
The,
How do you,
the other
that's
dogs
what
were
Leah
very
does.
distracted. The other dogs
They
had no
smell.
interest.
They
The other
give off
dogs
a
had no
scent.
interest.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Really?
they give off a scent like a bear.
Okay, like a bear. Cocaine dachshund this Saturday night. Casey's cabin. They give off a scent like a bear. All right, and there's trophies and prizes, but people can bring their dog. If people have questions, they can call the bar, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yes,
All right,
yes.
all right. If you haven't seen it, it is worth coming out alone. But there's a German food, plenty of Hofbrau beer. We have the boots, the boot with the lanyard. You wear your boot around your neck and all that stuff.
Not that heavy SOB,
No,
right?
no. It's like a plastic boot, and you put it around your neck, and you that way you don't lose your boot of Hofbrau. Do you have the boots?
We do. We
Yeah.
have the boots are $10. You get to keep the boot, and it has a lanyard. You can hang it around your neck in case you stumble. But
In case you stumble, that's what it's for.
well, it's a safety device. But
Why do they drink out of boots? I can't get a clear answer on that.
that's a good question.
Yeah, we
That's-
don't know.
That's a
I
good
don't
question.
know. I can't. And
Have you Googled it?
if somebody's drinking out of the boot, I think soldiers had to do it. I don't know. I think if you see somebody drinking out of the boot and they're getting near the end of the
Ugh,
boot,
so
the
warm.
last little bit, if they don't know what they're doing, will slosh them in the face.
It's a splasher.
Yeah, you
Yes.
have to know what you're doing.
Yes.
It is it's a military tradition. It
Yeah,
comes from,
the
but
army.
it was a hazing ritual
Oh,
in the
okay.
Germany army.
German army.
Whatever, you don't know me. Get
Have
me
a-
another Hofbrau, Tim.
Leah's use of the English language, or sort of, thanks to Hofbrau.
That was German. That was my broken German.
Spot on. Spot on.
Sorry, I'm in heat.
Casey's. All right, we're just going to take the
You,
break
you
now.
don't qualify. You don't qualify.
We're going to try and
Shoot.
square her away a little bit and find her, I don't know, somebody to hump, and more with Casey's
hat?
Cabin, our guests in the studio this morning.
I'm not behaving, am I?
Anyway, more with Casey's Cabin. Again, family-friendly event Saturday. Leah will not be there. I plan on bringing Yola and Jax and
What
Yola's
time?
nieces are going to be there, and maybe we'll bring Coco and try and have Coco act like Coco's not.
Coco's way out.
Hoping Coco would run off. But yeah, all day Saturday at Casey's Cabin, right?
It starts at 1:00 and it goes all day.
Yeah, music from Alpine Thunder.
Music's from 2 to 6 with Alpine Thunder,
Yeah.
and the Stein hoisting is going to be between 3 and 4, and the Wiener Dog races are between 4 and 5.
All right, Casey's Cabin, 173 Wilmot Road in Spring Grove. What will Leah say next? Find out from Tom and the In Heat Bitch Show on Will Rock. Master Truck and Trailer does all types of work on all types of trailers and all types of hitches. And before you know it, the snow is going to fly. Snowplow season on the way. You want to make some money this winter after last winter. I think I used my snowblower twice. This winter, we're going to get hit. When it happens, you can make bank. Master Truck and Trailer will tell you what type of plow is best for the truck you have or what type of truck to get. If you want to do some plowing, just stop in and talk to them, get your plow worked on if it wasn't exactly right last year, or get that new plow installed and make some money when the snow flies. All types of work on all types of trailers and hitches as well. It's time to get the boat out of the water or the camper taken back home or whatever. Master Truck and Trailer. They'll get the work done right. They'll do everything at a fair price, and they stand behind their work. Master Truck and Trailer, Wadsworth Road, just east of Green Bay Road in Waukegan, and online at mttllc.net. See, the problem is juice number 2 is spicy, so I'm having a little trouble talking.
No. Yeah, me too.
Enjoy your Hofbrau.
It's the spice of the Hofbrau.
Yeah, that's what it is.
What? Oh, these are 5.1ers?
Yes, 5.1ers.
I'm used to my Miller 64s.
Yeah,
This is going right to me.
Leah's going to have a fun day dressed like a wiener dog.
I'm saving that for Sunday. Thank you.
Kyle and Karen are here from Casey's Cabin, 173 in Wilmot Road in Spring Grove. And we got German food, live music from Alpine Thunder, which, if you don't know, you've seen Alpine Thunder now. No? They have the giant, long, what do you think?
The horn
14-foot horn, and they will let you blow the horn. It's actually very interesting. Everybody tries to see, because they play it like musically, and you just try and get it to sound like a cow farting. Yeah. I'm pretty good at it.
Yeah, I have to imagine there's a lot of spit in that.
Well, they have a thing where they clean off the mouthpiece.
They clean it before you put your mouth on it.
It's not their first German
fancy.
rodeo. Anyway, so they got that and the German music, and they have to play the song Ein Frozen. So they have to play that, and then you do at the end, you do the cheers.
Yeah.
I don't know how often it is, but at the actual Oktoberfest in Munich, I've been there, and they do, they are required, the bands there are required to play that song every so many minutes because it makes people drink beer.
Ah, yes.
So they do that. So Alpine Thunder, same thing. I'm parking the motorcycle there Saturday night. I'm going to pick it up Sunday.
Probably a solid idea.
That is no problem as long as you wear the lederhosen when you come in. Like that would be
all right.
That would be
the walk of shame.
That would be a treat.
Not shame, pride.
The walk of pride.
If
Sunday
you see
morning.
a man on a motorcycle wearing lederhosen and then he rolls through the next morning, it's pride.
It's pride. Okay.
So we got Alpine
Mistaken.
Thunder, German food, Stein hoisting men's and women's, Maschkrugstemmen.
Is there age?
And there's prizes for. Is there age limit on this? It's got to be 21.
It's 21 for the Stein hoisting.
So it's 21 and older. So if I'm 88, I'm going to go against a 21-year-old.
You're really hoping for the older people, aren't you?
Take them out.
And then Leah's very competitive. Karen, you're lucky you got out of here without getting bashed.
I thought I was going to lose her.
And then, she's got the dirndl on. Thank you for getting that on this morning.
Anytime.
You look good. This is good. Do you like wearing it? I like wearing my lederhosen. You feel like you're partying?
Exactly. My party clothes.
Yeah. And then I don't know. I'm a little
sorry.
I had a little too much juice.
Yeah, it goes right to your head.
One of us has. Am I missing anything?
It's
It's family friendly. And we're out there in the beer garden. It'll be a beautiful afternoon. The weather looks perfect. We had that one year it was really cold. But it looks like great weather, nice and warm, right? Yeah.
Weather looks good. And you're covering everything. We have a delicious Hofbrau, and we have specials. It's $10 for the boot and the Hofbrau, and then it's $8 for a refill.
Yeah.
And it is 5.1, so it's a good time.
Which Hofbraus? You have the original?
We have the original and the Oktoberfest.
I love the Oktoberfest.
We have both.
Yeah,
we have both. So we will we'll be pouring all day and having fun, and the band is amazing, and all
right,
we got great food, good times.
And what time do the wiener dogs run at?
Between 4 and 5 o'clock.
Don't miss that. Do not miss the wiener dog races this Saturday at Casey's Cabin. Kyle, thank you for coming in.
Thank you.
Karen, thank you for coming in.
Thank you for having us.
I'm sorry my co-host is so competitive, and
I'll let you win next time, Karen.
We'll try again on Saturday.
All right, there it is.
I'll be in my dirndl thing though, so I don't know. I might even get more into it.
I believe
I was
that.
there mentally.
I know.
I was not here with you guys.
You and Yola might end up in a fist fight after the 501 club
I
party
would
tomorrow
just let her win at that point.
Yeah, I would. She'll curb stomp you. It is show notes from today. What do we have? Tom's fire alarm, cats and fire alarms.
It's a lot of fire alarms.
Fire trucks. And Leah can't rhyme.
No, I cannot learn that. My daughter, a published author, though.
Yeah. She has all the poetry genes. Got them from Hat, apparently. We'll wrap things up next on Will Rock. .95 Will Rock, the Rock Station. Tom and Leah, Will Rock Morning Show, 9:57.
Sunny and 70 today.
Thank you to Kyle and Karen for coming in from Casey's Cabin today. Going to be a great time Saturday for their Oktoberfest 501 Club party at Jesse Oaks. Come out and watch Leah curb stomp somebody.
No,
for the
I am not
Stein
curb.
hoisting.
If it comes down to your girlfriend and I,
Let her win.
she wins.
In the words of Star Wars, let the Wookiee win.
She wins.
Let the Wookiee win.
But she better know that I would have beaten her.
Okay, we'll talk about that.
Oh wow, Tim!
My
Tim
microphone
knocked
just
his
fell.
mic on the ground. That's where we work.
That's new.
If the mics are still in place, we'll talk to you tomorrow, bright and surly, 5 until
Stick
10.
it in the hole, Tim.
Stick it in the hole, Tim. Jen Mars coming in next. Stick hers in the hole. 95 Will Rock, the Rock Station.